Today, we're going to look at another of the wonderful new features that Canva has introduced. And this one is the Canva Assistant. And I'll show you how it can help you enhance your designs, particularly if you're stuck for an idea or you're new to graphic designing. I'm Kim from Be Your Own Graphic Designer and a Canva champion. And let's go over to my screen and have a look. I have to say this presentation was mainly done by a fantastic lady who runs our Canva Champion community group on Facebook, Yana Belova. Thank you, Yana. It's a great presentation. So I've actually changed because you can so easily with Canva. I've just used this as a template, and I'll now go into presentation mode so you can see how it works. But before I do, this little symbol is the Canva Assistant, and you can see it down here at the bottom of my screen. Let me present to show you how fantastic the Canva Assistant is. Well, we just need to get started. And here we are. Canva Assistant is this symbol here. So just look for that and you'll find your assistant and the help you need to give you new elements and ideas for your designs. Getting started, first thing you need to do is to click on the Canva Assistant button. And then you have this option that comes up of all these different things to do. You can either just search for anything here, or you can just look down the list and decide what you want to do. And step one is to look for suggested layouts so we can rearrange our design into something more interesting than just the boring, straightforward one we've just started with. And here are some suggestions of different designs. There's one on an oval with some graphics next to it. There's one on a phone if I wanted to use a mobile presentation, but we've used this one with a half circle on the side. And I think it looks great. Having chosen that layout, the next step is to think about your heading. Now, get started with Canva Assistant isn't very inspiring. Could you think of anything else? And this is quite often how I start. What shall I call my presentation? But one of the things you will notice is that a lot of these features I'm showing you today are Pro features, which is why they have the crown. And if you want to try Pro free for 30 days, I'll put a link below this video. We're going to ask it to rewrite the text because I need some inspiration and some help to make this a little more sexy, really. And this is what it came up with. Add magic to your design, which I really like because it's adding magic, and Canva's used this magic theme through all the new features that it's had. Or enhance your design with a touch of magic. I like that one too. And I've just spotted my not deliberate error of spelling assistant incorrectly. So I may change that, and I think I'll call it something else. We'll call it Canva tip. That's got rid of my misspelling of assistant. I spelt it correctly here. And rather than using the words that Magic Write came up with, it gave me the inspiration just to change it slightly and still use the Canva Assistant, but add magic with Canva Assistant. Step 4 is to choose the photo, and we have the photo, but it is a vertical photo, and there's a background already in it. I'm now going to choose the matching graphic to go with my photo. I really think these are fun. These are the kind of things I get really stuck with. It's adding those graphics, those slight little touches that lift your design and make them really original. But this is a fantastic way to do it by using the Canva Assistant. And then let's make the background more interesting as well. This is a really nice abstract gradient background. I'm going to use that. And as you can see, it really lifts my design. And then the final tip is to apply background remover to my photo so it doesn't have that heavy gray look or blend in much better with my nice background. And here you have it. This is our finished design with Canva Assistant. And if you want to learn more about the Canva Assistant, you really need to try it yourself. Go into your Canva design screen, you'll find it in the bottom corner, and you'll be able to use it too. The Canva Assistant, a really useful feature. I hope that helps, and I'll see you next week.